This is Norwich, a fine medieval city with a deep-rooted history in the manufacture of textiles. CTC is a factory based in Norwich and is one of the few remaining textile manufacturing units still producing top quality products in the UK. As a supplier to the UK's major housewares retailers and department stores such as John Lewis, Aga and Selfridges, CTC is still thriving thanks to the support of its customers and the quality of its products. The manufacturing process starts with the raw materials. Quality fabrics and trims are sourced and developed from around the world and stored here ready for production. The first stage of manufacture is to cut the fabrics ready for machining. The pieces are clearly marked out for cutting, ensuring the waste is kept to a minimum. The fabric is then rolled out onto the purpose-built table. The marker placed on top and the layers of fabric cut ready for production. The layers here are cotton toweling, which has been specially developed in the UK for its insulating properties. The cut pieces are then stored ready for the next production run. The first process is to apply the pocket to the apron body. This is done using a twin needle machine, which makes a neat double row of stitching for extra strength. The pockets are folded, turned and guided by hand, and all loose ends are trimmed to give a professional finish. Purpose-built machine feed attachments are used to fold and stitch the fabric into the neck straps and ties for use later in production. The aprons are then completed, the edges and hems sewn and folded by hand, wash care labels added and the neck straps and back ties stitched into the seams using a cross or flag stitch for an extra secure finish. For many bespoke items, customer branded labels are required. The machinery used here is adapted to sew badges neatly and efficiently into place with minimum effort. The gauntlet being made here is top of the range and was specifically developed for Aga. It is made up from 14 component parts. The layers shown are the outer fabric, nylon for steam grease protection, insulating wadding and toweling for heat resistance. The layers are sewn together using an overlocking machine which securely stitches all the layers together whilst trimming the edges to give a neat, strong, finished product. These gloves are now ready for binding and turning. All the gauntlets and oven gloves designed by CTC are tested to British standards for insulation and heat protection. 100% cotton binding is used, either toning or contrasting, to join layers of fabric and toweling together. The binding is applied using a specially designed feed adapter which folds the binding and stitches the layers together, covering the raw edges securely as it goes, giving a perfect finish. Here, the completed rounds cut and stitched from the toweling layers earlier are finished with a custom brand label and a continuously covered bound edge, which is turned manually by a skilled, experienced machinist. The finished gloves are then turned and the seams are checked to make sure all the layers are together. All products are then checked and packed. The items are inspected for finish and quality, any loose ends are trimmed and any lint or cotton is brushed away. Labels and the all-important Made in Norwich flags are applied before being put into bags and then packed for transporting to the warehouse and then on to the customers.